Quesadilla's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat. Huh?
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Huh? You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Party's DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There is no escape!
You need to hurry up!
Inazuma shines eternal!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia! Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Speed him up!
Shine down!
No touching!
This is long overdue!
Make yourself a move!
Yes, quick! I slipped up! You get mine!
Help!
I guess
Yeah!
this The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good. as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that the doctor has never known his place? Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! I'll catch up. Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place. Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
the Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Traveler and Pipe, are you here for some... That's right. And so? Do you two want to come? It's something... Rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair? Armin? We've been to a lot of festivals during our... your celebration... Of course. So we'll need to bring a prep... No way! Treat others how you want to be treated, but maybe... You can come. You two being there would be the best... Is something up? Yeah, but for now, I tried to visit her. All I could do was to leave She'll be better soon. It's all thanks to you and Nilu that you're way too compared to you. Anyway, all that aside, are you... Paimon thinks it'll be a great... Alright. And wait, I completely forgot about the... Whoa! Just one box. That's way too... All I know is that whenever I was planning on making a few... So this isn't even art? Of course! I'm...
Oh! Well, if it isn't...
Greetings, Mr.
Of course I do! I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration, although...
Please allow me to introduce them. And this is Paimon. No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right.
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter bee.
Don't think anything. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from...
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently? Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, we're 2 peas in...
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packed.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making one, don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Nilu, good timing. If you took any long...
Jute said that's...
Trying
to pull it. So they really do eat anything, huh?
Come now. The textile's yours. So even if a...
You've tested?
But of course, I wouldn't dare.
True, it does sound...
Ho, have I piqued your interest?
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you... No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie? I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was my philosophy. Our Nilu here is an extra... After a while, I began to feel guilt anyway. Since then, I've come...
It's okay.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from... They're fine for... Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No.
Just think of it as a... It costs me Mora to store...
Even so, let me...
Nah, these goods are hot. Just take them. If you really feel that bad about... Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we...
Hurry and take...
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired. If Paimon...
About time, Nilu. Farha.
Please,
I wouldn't spoiling yourself.
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These two look familiar. Weren't they at the Sub-Zeru's Fest?
Yeah, And they're
Oh, the more folk.
Oh, yes.
We even prepared. I really think we should wear.
Wow.
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about crafts.
That is pretty surprising.
Hey!
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. Oh, right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately...
Fascinating.
Oh, you all sure got a... I'm a porter, but...
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a
Thanks for the help. Otherwise, I may not be...
Shut it. Including Hushang's things, though, we'll each need to carry...
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to. Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help. The traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't free... Paimon can't fly anymore!
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep...
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumter Mia.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with. Of course, we're all like neighbors.
With this many freebies.
Later on, when you order the wrong item, or make... That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies.
Oh!
This has become... So really, don't... Alright, feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow! The atmosphere here is so nice! Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth. Hey there!
A new... Doesn't look too bright.
Hey!
You, on the other... How would you describe the mere curiosity is all? So that's unremarkable. Is art a I, for one. I've been staying... I prefer to... the existence of the theater, of Nilou, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as form...
How does that...
Let me ask you this. What do you think... I suppose to chance art?
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please. Ah, I see. I'm just,
Is that
No. It's just... sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
What an oddball! Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh well, it's none of our business.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilou move some stuff. Are you two also here for...
You got it!
My name is Reiko. The little ones causing a ruckus are my... They always get really excited every time we hold celebration. Yes, they are. There's good work here. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
It's all right. It's all what... My husband and I were both adventurous. Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Look! Milu's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already...
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
Alright, everything also went smoothly on my side. The Aram to avoid alerting the quarry. They will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Aramites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their...
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad... Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait.
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us...
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and...
I'll hate them. You... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So...
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not...
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not
Not at all. I was
judging from the group, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu.
Huh? Join you? You mean... you also...
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait. I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
That's right.
I must admit that but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow...
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Well said. A good night's rest before...
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow!
Okay. So I guess that...
Yep! Good night, everyone! Today's the Academia's Niagarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Alhaitham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good...
You just want to...
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before...
The only thing you're doing is being a...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console... Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free less...
You know, Paimon's been thinking...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another. Don't forget, today is Niagarbaha Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decree. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon. Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Niagarbaha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left...
Let's go. Yes. We're...
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you...
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? The sages search for you, so, from the start... The sages were...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise...
As I expected. Please, forgive me.
It's nothing. We'll be...
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, nowadays, The academia is rampant with this type of scholar. They're obvious
Wow, so there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most...
There are a lot of students going through here.
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access high...
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now. We can't guarantee...
You think the Grand Sage will exit from... And after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after an eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts. So,
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, Traveler. Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend. You seem to know quite a bit. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work, creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the Academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
I'll hate them? Are you talking—
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your—
I'll hate them? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Nyagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 9. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no? Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped survey. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe by my—
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, if I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to sneak into the Academia on Nyagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future. However, under the current circumstances, even that—
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation.
What? Why do we want to...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the... Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan...
I can already see the pompous...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida!
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal! Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything? Please.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Suristhana. The sages are creating a god to replace, and I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually... Do Archons have... Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is... You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.